of violence that you have trapped us within. You fool, boy! The magistrate will do nothing. She is a pawn of Cirque. Bylana Lanolin is a good and noble woman. You said this yourself before you slipped into the foul clutch of the drink. You dishonor Moria's memory. You would allow the killer of your sister to go free. You are despicable. You are an insect. I will not allow him to go free. He shall be taken under the courts if he is indeed the one who murdered my sister. How can you doubt such a thing, boy? Cirque is the killer. Do you have proof, father? The proof lies in the fact that he has taken everything else from me. Killing Moria would complete my defeat. Aye, now I see. Such has always been the case in this household. This is about you and only you. Your daughter's death means nothing beyond how it affects your pride and your comfort. Boy, you've fallen in with evil. Step back from the line and honor your family before it is too late. I will not, father. I suggest no evil. I suggest the lawful path. Again I say, obey me, Anomen. I have obeyed you all my life, and received naught but bitterness in return. My friend and I shall take this matter to the magistrate, as the law requires. If you step out that door, then you must never come within again. Don't do this, father.
Shut your mouth! If you leave now, you are forever banished from this place. You will be cast from this family and become a nameless dog, not fit to cower at my feet!
I have been cowering at your feet for all my life. Goodbye, father. Perhaps I shall see you again before you drink yourself to death.
You are nothing, boy. Nothing! Come, Jug. Let us leave. We should go and see the magistrate in the Council of Six building and see if anything can be done, despite father's venom. Ooh, this shit's getting a little spicy.
It is done.
It is done. Magistrate of the Six, where is that? That is, oh, Council of the Six, that's right there. Okay.
As I thought.
As I thought. Damn, dude, just imagine if they had voice acting for that. All of that. It's so, like, hit and miss, and, like, the voice acting is so, like, spontaneous, that, like, I never know when there's going to be voice acting or not. It just either is or isn't.
You must gather your party before venturing forth.
Magistrate Bylana Lanolin. Sounds like a girl.
Simple.
Oh, there you are. Hello, lovely.
You are more than welcome in my sight.
Good business, my friends. Is there aught that I can help you with? Yes, honorable magistrate. I am seeking information on the murder of my sister, Moira Delrin. Ah, you must be the son of Lord Cor Anomen, is it? I'm afraid that there's very little I can tell you regarding your sister's death. What do you mean? Surely you have found evidence to link Cirque to her murder. The man will be brought before the courts to meet justice, will he not? There is insufficient evidence to connect Cirque Farad to the murder. The only other person in your father's estate at the time, was killed as well. Oh. Yes, my father cannot afford additional guards and servants, it seems. But is there nothing you can do? Surely you know that Cirque is responsible. I know of your family's feud with the merchant, but a motive is not enough without witnesses or evidence. The rule of law must prevail. Surely you understand. No. There must be something that can be done. Moya's murder cannot go unanswered. Unanswered? Take vengeance on the merchant and he replies in kind. and the feud continues unabated. Is it not time for this hatred to be put to rest? I do not know. This Serk may be innocent, Anomen. You cannot take vengeance on one who might be innocent. You are a knight, after all, first and foremost. Yes, you are likely correct in this, my friends. It wrenches my heart that Moria's death should go unpunished, but there is little that can be done. I should not take vengeance upon a man my father believes is guilty only because of his pride. He could just as easily have been a burglar, perhaps. And if it isn't this Serk, the gods will punish him even though the courts will not. The law may not be able to do anything, Anomen, but such men as this Serk always trip over their own schemes. If he is responsible, he will pay, as you say. I wish I could turn to my father and convince him that this is the best way, but I'm sure he will not even see me. He is stubborn. He is a stubborn, vile man. Perhaps in time he shall see the truth of this matter. At least, that is my hope. Ah, Chug. Let us continue on your quest and leave this behind us. It leaves an ashen taste in my mouth that I would sooner forget. Yeah, and it's done.
Yes. If you wish.
I myself don't really
You must
kill.
gather your party before venturing forth.
I myself do not kill for the thrill or because of false evidence. It's not me, you know. Alrighty then. There we go.
What? What do you want?
It is nice to have saved.
If you wish.
Oi, Mayor, when is this crisis going to be solved, eh?
Aye, me and mine need to get back to herding, we do, for the wolves have gobbled me flock entire.
Calm down, everyone, please. I assure you that everything that can be done is being done.
And what is that? Aye, you just hired a group of those adventurers, didn't you? Where in the abyss are they? Well, they haven't come back yet, no. Oh, we are doomed. Doomed. We must flee the village. We must flee before people go missing. Now, people. Come, this is no time to panic. Please listen to my husband. Ahem. Yes, well, we are looking for another group of adventurers here to handle the situation. To kill them ogres and evil kin, you mean? Yes. Ever since that band of monsters moved into the area, we have had nothing but trouble. They're eating people. What? That's what? They're both daft. 'Tis the wolves that have been wandering the hills, sure enough. Hungry they is. It's not wolves, you fool. It's Umar herself. Returned to haunt us and steal our children. Umar. Don't be telling that folk tale now. Can't you see that it's the ogres plain as the truth? People, please. We must first find out what happened to our ranger, Marilla, and then track down the source of these murderers. The murders. More adventurers will come soon. Well, they can't come soon enough. You best be doing something, Mayor, or we needn't be fleeing the city for our safety. I am trying to do something. Everyone remain calm. Panic will not help. I am going to return to my home now. Everyone, go home, please. Damn, shit's cray up in her. I reached Amnesvale and the Umar Hills and witnessed a gathering of panicky folk. Being addressed by the mayor. Apparently, there have been killings that no one knows the cause of. A band of adventurers was sent out previously, but they have not returned. The mayor tried to get everyone to calm down and return to their homes before returning to his own, just northeast of the village square.
Verily. I am pleased at the progress that this ill-conceived group has made. I had not thought such a thing possible.
I have nothing you wish.
What is it you want, stranger? Just what is going on in this village anyway? I'll tell you what is going on, my lord. The wolves that have been in the hills these past years are coming at us, they are. For weeks now they've been preying on us, sneaking into the village at night and tearing people apart. The bodies disappear the next night. 'Tis a gruesome sight, to be sure. I've even seen 'em too. Them wolves look at me from afar with smart in their eyes. 'Tis the truth. The rest of the village is full of fools, them ogres. I've seen them, and they ain't so bad. And the Umar stuff is nothing but a load of nonsense. Has nothing been done to hunt these wolves? Bloody mayor hired a halfling runt and a troop to find out what's been happening. They haven't come back. Wolves ripped them apart, is my guess. Why would the wolves come back to take away the bodies a day later? Don't rightly know. Ain't nothing natural, that's for sure. They just see him up to and vanish as far as I can tell. What do you know about the ogres? They used to belong to that big rebel army down in the south of Am. Deserters, likely. Seen 'em on my patrols. Don't look like they're up to anything. Led by a big ogre fellow, Medulf, I think. Wants to be left alone. The fact that he'd talk first rather than kill you makes him not the worst sort of my books. What is this about Umar? Just a load of bull is all. You wants to know about Umar, go talk to Vincisco at the inn. He loves to talk about it, talk out his arse. He does? They'll be going then. Find your way then, stranger. We don't need any more trouble here, that's for certain.
Yes.
Wait, it was south what? That sound don't sound good. Northeast of the village square. Go up this way somewhere. Oh, no, here we go. This is it right here. Where is the... There it is. Mistress Elna.
Yeah.
Hello. I don't recognize you. You must be new to Imnisvale. Is there something I can help you with?
We come because a little boy, Dylan, said that there was evil here in need of butt-kicking, for goodness! I love that saying so much. And good for us that we have our boots on, yes sir! You did? Then the boy did as the city, did get to the city after all. Oh, I am pleased to hear it. You have come to our aid then, yes? Well, I need to gather coin to save a friend that's been imprisoned by the Cowled Wizards. Is there a reward, perhaps? Well, my village is in dire need. I'll tell you what. If you end the murders, I will give you the armor that belonged to our first ranger protector. That was my ancestor, and I've kept it. I'm told it's wrapped up in a strong protective magics. I'd be happy to offer it and some gold to save my village. Tell me the details of what has been going on here, then.
We've had a run of killings and disappearances here as of late.
People murdered in their beds, their bodies disappearing, bodies found with the skins inside out. Normally, we would turn to our local ranger protector to help us in times like this, but our ranger, Marilla, has vanished. Several men went to her cabin southwest of the village, and they found no sign of her. It is not like her to be absent for so long. I fear the worst. Soon after, shepherds and farmers from the outlying holds began disappearing. People heard strange noises at night, and we have no ranger to turn to. Everyone's frightened, but they're scared to leave as well, as they get caught out in the wilderness by whatever has been doing the killing. And of course, everyone has ideas on who's behind all of this. It's the ogres, my husband. You know it is. I totally used his voice for her. Whoops. My wife, Aina, and yes, many people thinks it's that group of ogres who moved into the area just before killings began. Luckily is too.
They're in the hills, too close to the village, I say.
Yes, you can find them in the hills a bit north of here. Of course, others think it's a pack of very large wolves that's been ranging the hills for some years. And still others claim Uma herself, the great witch of the hills, has returned. Legend has it she was responsible for deaths much like these ones.
Papa, that is just old legends. Umar's been gone for over 500 years, my husband.
Yes, true. I suppose I should warn you. I've already had a famous knight, Mazzy Fenton, and her troop, but they haven't been back. Oh, all this talk of Umar brings back memories. Let me tell you. Hold on. Thought I was gonna sneeze. Guess not. My great cousin, One-Knee, was one of the adventurers that hunted the Great Witch in the hills a long time ago. Said she had a fondness for little children and that her house was made out of chocolate candy. Of all things, personally, a house made of turnips sounds much more appealing, but One-Knee stated decisively that the house was delicious nevertheless. According to his stories, the witch was dead. Something about getting shoved in an oven, but then Grandma Jansen said that One-Knee was pretty delusional, so who knows? If wolves were shadows in doing this, they'd be terribly evil. Dire wolves, perhaps. I don't think ogres would do this, but I'm not sure. This all sounds quite ominous. Wolves! Ogres! Witches! Oh my! It is too much for Minsk's poor head to comprehend. Which of these are evil? The edge of my sword shall find the truth. To be honest, I think you should check the ogres and their fellows before chasing after legends and such. So, will you help us? I will make the attempt, yes. Oh, most excellent. Please, my lord, go to Morella's cabin and find where she has gone. My men are too frightened to go that far from the village. Her cabin is west of the village, in the valley. It should not be hard to find. There are other older cabins in the hills abandoned for many years. I'll go north from here, to the river, and find that Adolf and his beasts. I have little doubt they are responsible for all of this, but we must be sure. I am relieved you have decided to help us. You have the run of the village, my lord. If you need anything else, do not hesitate to come to me. Oh, most glorious day! One step closer we come to being true heroes. Yes, Lee, indeed. Yes, indeed. Indeedly. Even little Boo's fur stands on the edge of anticipation. It is hard to do all kinds of voice. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Mr. Lloyd told me of several possibilities for the murders. He suspects that a recently creatures led by the ogre Medusa are responsible. There are also normally peaceable wolves that have been in the hills for several years. Also mentioned the legend regarding the Umar witch who once ruled this area. The murders knew very similar which was alive. He also mentioned another group of adventurers led by the knight Mazzy Fenton. He had hired them earlier, but they have not returned.
It is done.
Okay, so we're gonna go north and talk to the ogre and his beasties.
Hmm?
Oh, greetings to you, stranger. Who are you? My name is Dar, and I am of no importance, I suppose. At least, nobody important enough that my love's father might vaguely consider allowing me to court her. No? Why not? My love is Colette, and her father is a wizard of no small power, and possessed of considerable bias against me. His name is Jermian, and I understand he intends to use Colette as a bargaining tool for some wizardly endeavor of his own. Against her will, I imagine, although I've had no chance to ask her opinion. I know she wants to go with me, I know it, but her father will have none of it. He intends to go to great lengths to keep us apart. Oh, woe is me. Perhaps I can speak to him for you. It would be of no use, I am sure, and I do not wish to use violence in such an endeavor. I do not appreciate its taste, and no doubt Jermian would crush me with magic. You are kind to offer your assistance, but there is no helping me, I think. Leave me to my sorrow, please. Okie dokie, then. These are all people who are at the thing. Deb.
Weather's been lousy lately.
Fine thing. Us all fleeing into the village from our farms. All this is good. It'll do us. Don't know how you fools can wander around in all your metal get up in this heat. Just the price of being an adventurer, my good man. Adventurers, are ya? Give you an adventure you won't soon forget. For a few golders, mind ya. Golders, is it? 10 gold pieces be enough for you? 10 golders? Nay, metalhead. This one is worth at least 30. 30 gold pieces, is it? This had better be quite an adventure, friend. Sure. Wait. He took 30. Sure. You see those folks in town with all the chickens? There's a farmer Hendrik and his wife fled here from their lands just like I have. His daughter was a tomfool. Tin-head adventuring type just like you. Died young just this past season. Still with me? Good. Then I won't have to repeat myself. Not long after she died, a bunch of other tin heads came looking for her. She said she had something of theirs. Ol' Hendrik just took him outside and pointed to her grave marker and told him to get the hell off his land. 'Cause they had something of his too. So that night I heard a ruckus in his hen house. Looked out the window and there he was trying to stuff something down the gullet of one of them chickens he keeps out back. Your own conclusions, friend, but I'm thinking there's something a tin head like yourself might like buried deep in the gizzard of one of them cluckers. If you can think of another reason they fled to the town with their chickens and nothing else, I'd be glad to hear it. Now clear off afore you bake in them ovens and honor you got on ya.
Huh?
So we paid him to give us
we are all heroes. You and Boo and I. Hamsters and rangers everywhere. Rejoice!
As I thought.
Oh. $30 gold. I wonder if it's worth it even.
You take
Fall, creature, and feed the earth! Well met and welcome.
This is between us and the chickens, ma'am, and I'm going to ask real nicely that you stay out of it.
Get up my farm, you louts!
Uh-oh.
Beware! Go for the eyes! Yeah!
Leave them be, Anna. They know what they're looking for, and it ain't no room in this farm for secrets anyways.
Fall, creature, and feed the earth!
Is that what I was looking for?
Go for the eyes, boom! Go for the eyes! Yeah!
Come on, you.
You shall suffer my wrath.
Fight well, for now you will die.
The last one.
Take that, turnip-hating scum!
Look, Anamen. The sun is rising.
Aye, like a bird of raw and flaming power. You don't talk much, do you?
What do you mean? Hesitate in your speech as if you are considering what to say next. Knights such as myself must be speaking with people constantly. Are you scared about your test at all? Ha! I do not have the time to be frightened, and besides, the Order cannot turn me aside forever. So this jewel, I remember
Yes, simple.
I remember somebody talking about a jewel. Was it? Yeah, right, it's this one. Oh no, this is something different. Oh, okay. We are going north to victory. Oh my. Hello. Grr, we no harm. Grr, we no want trouble. Grr, you speak Meduf. Grr, growl. old.